Good evening from the Iftar debate of Veolia, and very pleased to have Mr. Pascal Grant, CEO of Veolia Middle East. Thank you very much for being with us.
This is my pleasure, sir.
Thank you. The food waste is among the world's highest here in the region. You as a global player, what are the best practices that you are bringing to the region to curb food waste?
You know, the first one is awareness. Awareness that we should try to produce less waste, to have less treatment of waste to do. However, there are plenty of solutions. The first one, and the easiest one today, is definitely the waste to energy. But you can also take your waste and transform them into methane gas, produce energy. You can also compost the waste and bring amendment to the soil. And the soil in this region is very, very important. So I'm pretty sure that this activity of composting of the waste for soil amendment will become more and more important in the future.
What are your partnerships in this region, in this regard?
So we've developed a lot of partnerships in Saudi Arabia, in Turkey, in the UAE. For instance, we have developed a partnership with BIA and Masdar in the UAE on a waste-to-energy plant that will operate on a very long-term scale. Actually, that's a very interesting project because we take away the waste from the landfill. We burn it and produce a lot of energy, and an energy that is green because we don't need any combustible from oil origin.
Yeah. Plastic waste, the region remains one of the world's highest in this regard. So what are you doing in this regard as well?
So on the plastic, we started to work a few years ago with a double concept. The first one is to develop awareness of the population about the risk on the plastic development should it not be well treated. And we have developed an application which is called Recap. This application helps anybody, if you want to have your plastic waste collected from home, you will register on our application and will come in your area collecting your waste and even giving you incentive. We are trying to make it fun so that people are happy to contribute to this depollution of the world. But on top of that, we are using this plastic to create what we call RPET, recycling PET, and plastic that can be used today as a food-grade plastic recycling. So the industry that needs plastic will, even in the food and beverage industry, will even be able to use this recycled PET for their packaging.
Green financing is also picking up big time in the MENA region. You as a global player, what are the challenges and what are the opportunities?
There are a few, the market is there because plastic waste will always be there. So we work on what we've called the economy of solution. And for a solution to be good, you need to have a feedstock, a consumer that brings you the waste, or local authority or government. Then you need to have a process, and at Veolia we've been developing process on waste treatment and water production, water treatment for many years. So we know how to transform this product into something that will be usable, and we need to have what we call an off-taker. The off-taker is the one that will use this product to give it a new life. So we've developed a lot of those partnerships.
Yeah. My last question, we are in UAE, and you basically took the decision to launch Recap as a pilot globally, as a pilot project in UAE. Why the UAE?
You know, UAE is a country where the expectation of the government, the population, the level of quality is very high. And indeed, we need a maturity of the population and the government to launch such projects, because a bottle of water is only a few grams. So if the motivation of the stakeholders is not there, it's very difficult to move the project on. So we're very happy to develop this project in the UAE.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure.